Next big nerd news story of the week: Black Widow's move to May that happened last week could be forcing movie theaters to yet again close their doors nationwide and possibly worldwide. This news came from a quote from the National Association of Theater Owners, aka NATO. They revealed what the Black Widow delay means for business. It wasn't just Black Widow; it was also was it West Side Story got moved? Yeah. A bunch of things got pushed, and that kind of freaked the theaters out. So what did NATO say this week? They said, we need big movies. I really like these quotes. They said, we need big movies. We'd hoped that Disney would hold on, but studios have to make their decisions based on their marketing spend and their marketing plan. If they aren't certain that theaters will be open, they're going to delay. They said, we're grateful that they're moving and not going to Disney Plus. That's kind of an important statement. I totally agree. That is a very important statement. But until we get some of the certainty, we may be seeing theaters close back down again, because it's really tough if you don't have new movies coming in to keep the lights on, to keep people paying. You lose money being closed, but you may end up losing more money if you can't get the audiences in and you're open. So very responsible statement,
right?
I think, from the people at the National Association of Theater Owners. I really like the quote, we're gratified that they're moving and not going to Disney Plus.
Yeah, I mean, that makes
it's
makes
real.
Total sense. It's very heartfelt and like meaningful as far as
real mature statement.
We need you to air your movies here, or else we're just going to go out of business completely.
Nothing in the statement is bitter. Nothing like is getting pissed at Disney. I mean, they just straight up say, "Yeah, look, man, we had hoped they would have stuck around, but they got their marketing spend to think about, which is a lot of times the marketing spend is just as much as the production spend."
Right.
So they're not making these movies for the fun of it. They're making them to make money. So, of course, you got to go. These things are supposed to make $1 billion. They went on to say, I got a lot of quotes in this one, but they went on to say that some theaters have lines of credit that they can tap into and keep going until they have new movies. Some do not have lines of credit. Some may close, and then that may be a permanent closure for some, which means they'll either get bought by somebody else or they'll just stay closed indefinitely. We don't really know because it's such an individual company issue, but there's a lot of distress, a lot of worry for that. There are so many variables right now, it's hard to say what a worst or best case scenario is. I think my own little theory on it, we live in Chicago where you can throw a rock and hit an AMC. You can't throw a baby and not hit an AMC theater in downtown Chicago. There's so many of them. I don't necessarily think you need 4 downtown AMC theaters. That's not counting the Regals and all the other ones that are up there.
Right.
So you're going to start seeing, I think, in major metropolitan areas, some of them closing. It's not going to be an overnight, Thanos snap where theaters just disappear. You're going to start seeing closures, probably in the larger markets first. And it's not just AMC. I mean, this is every single movie theater chain.
But you also still have, we are in Chicago, and we have a lot of independent movie theaters, so they'll probably stay open because they're not waiting for these big blockbuster releases. But still, it's like...
What are we right now? We're at the end of September? We're almost in October.
Yeah.
We just got to make it to November, because there's still some movies still set to release in 2020. We still got Wonder Woman 84 that moved to Christmas.
Theaters,
the new James Bond, No Time to Die, I think is set for November, if I'm not mistaken. We still got Dune, which will probably move, but it is still currently planned for the beginning of December. We got Free Guy. We got Coming to America 2. So maybe the theaters can hold on for just a couple more months.
Yeah.
Until some of these movies come out.
I mean, if they move, then I think the theaters might be doomed. But here's another question I have for you. Is Black Widow the first 2021 blockbuster that's scheduled now for May?
I think Eternals is still... No, Eternals got pushed to November of next year. So
I mean, so May... No, I'm saying first of 2021.
Schedule?
Yeah, like the first big movie release date that we know. Is that Black Widow?
I don't know.
Because then if the theaters... that's not until May. Even if we get Wonder Woman and everything in December, then we still have to wait till May.
If Wonder Woman can stay in theaters till, say, January and February, then they got to get through March and April. I don't know. It all depends on what COVID's going to do, but it's really, this next 2 months is going to be probably the most important 2 months of the theater industry's entire existence.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Let us know in the comments section, guys. You can't really poo-poo Marvel for moving Black Widow. You got to make your money. Theaters may or may not be open. But what do you think about these statements about theater closures permanently maybe happening coming up pretty soon. Let us know in the comment section. We'd love to hear about it. So this final nerd news story is an absolute doozy. Brings a smile to my face. HBO Max and James Gunn announce a standalone Peacemaker prequel series to start production in early 2021. Peacemaker.
Yes.
You know the character who's going to be in the upcoming The Suicide Squad movie. John Cena and James Gunn are tackling a Peacemaker series for...